I could have your attention here for a few minutes. The formal program will begin shortly, but before it does, much like an airplane, we are required to cover the safety information for this theater. So building exits, even though this is probably the safest room in the state, please take a moment to identify your closest exit. As you can see, they are all clearly marked with red lights. They are all around us. CPR and first aid. Again, with those in attendance today, we should probably have that covered. But if medical emergency exists, campus police will respond. If an AED is needed, the nearest AED defibrillator is located in the foyer of this building, probably where most all of you came in. Emergency phone numbers for here on the campus. Should you have an emergency and need to reach the campus police, you can dial 4111 from any campus phone here, or you, from your cell phone, 913-469-2500. Thank you for your attention, and the formal program will begin in a few minutes.
Please stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good evening and welcome. My name is Santa Wilburn, and I'm the director here at the Academy. Tonight, we are here to honor and celebrate the graduates of the 146th class of the Johnson County Regional Police Academy. I want to thank all the friends, family, and coworkers who are here tonight to support these graduates. Your support matters more than you know. I also want to welcome all those watching online. I appreciate the college providing that opportunity for those that couldn't make it here in person. Next, I want to thank all those who helped make this event possible tonight. The Johnson County Community College volunteers and staff for assisting us this evening and allowing us to have graduation in this beautiful venue. I want to recognize and thank the Lenexa Police Department Honor Guard for posting the flags this evening, Carrie Shiflett, an adjunct professor from the music department here at the Johnson County Community College, for her beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And the bagpipes this evening were played by Officer Ian Jardis with the Johnson County Community College Police Department. Please join me in thanking these individuals. Now I'd like to recognize some special guests in our audience. First, I'd like to recognize and thank the Johnson County Community College Board of Trustees who is here tonight, Trustee Chad Carroll. And I also would like to recognize and thank Dr. Tony Nissa, the president of Johnson County Community College, Dr. Mickey McLeod, the executive vice president and provost, and Dr. Gurbachan Singh, the Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer, and Chad Sander, the Dean of Healthcare, Public Safety, and Wellness. Please join me in thanking them for being here tonight and their continued support for our program. In addition, we have several police chiefs here tonight or their designees to honor our graduates. Would you please stand as I announce your name? Representing the Olathe Police Department, Deputy Chief Dave Schroeder. Representing the Lenexa Police Department, Captain Curtis Weber. Representing the Overland Park Police Department, Deputy Chief Ryan Miller. Chief Sam Larson with the Shawnee Police Department. Representing the Johnson County Park Police Department, Captain Michael Middlebusher. Chief Pam Waldeck with the Gardner Police Department, and who's also our guest speaker tonight. Chief Darren McLaughlin with the Marion Police Department. And Chief Sutterby with the Spring Hill Police Department. Please join me in thanking our chiefs for being here tonight. Lastly, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank my full-time instructors. These officers are assigned to the Police Academy full-time from their respective agencies, and this assignment reflects a tremendous level of trust and support from their chiefs, and I truly appreciate the partnership. Our full-time instructors are the backbone of this academy. They handle the day-to-day instruction, they mentor our recruits, and they set the tone for professionalism and excellence. They are passionate about what they do, deeply committed to this role, and they constantly go above and beyond to ensure our recruits receive the best training. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Officer Wade Wilson with the Shawnee Police Department. Officer Matt Briggle with the Overland Park Police Department. Corporal Tyler Mance with the Lenexa Police Department. And Officer Trey Daniels with the Olathe Police Department. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I would be remiss if I did not take the time to thank our adjunct instructors, our evaluators, and our role players who assisted us throughout this academy. The quality of training we provide would not be possible without their additional support and expertise that they bring. You know, as the saying goes, it takes a village. And that is certainly true when we need to train in just 16 weeks all these recruits. I want to again extend my sincere appreciation to them. As is our tradition, I would like to take some time to recognize family members who are here tonight who have served in law enforcement. I ask that you hold your applause until all have been acknowledged. So Recruit Officer Arion Silman, his grandfather, Don Kackler, is a retired second lieutenant with the Kansas Highway Patrol, and I understand it's his birthday today. So I want to wish you a happy birthday wherever you're at. Happy birthday, sir. And what a way to spend your birthday, right? And Recruit Officer Eric First, Father Gordon Firth, a deputy with the Collin County Sheriff's Office in Texas. Please join me in thanking these family members who are here tonight and their service to their communities. So now I want to take a minute to talk about Class 146. So this class began more quiet than others, but through discipline, teamwork, and determination, they grew into confident recruits with a strong command presence. From day one, they listened with intent, asked thoughtful questions, and continued to push themselves to be better every single day. As they walk out of here today, they become a cohesive group who supported one another and encouraged one another. So as a staff, we talk about words that best describe this class, and it is caring, kind, perseverance, quiet, hardworking, resilient, grew a lot, teamwork. So in addition, this class came together to participate in a community service project early on in the academy. So at the beginning of every academy class, we encourage our recruits to do something as a class for the community. This isn't mandatory, we leave it up to them to decide, We talk about the importance of not only serving your community, but getting involved in your community. So Class 146 chose to participate in the Overland Park annual Trunk and Treat event. This event is always well attended, and it's a great opportunity for the recruits to engage with hundreds of community members, and they begin to understand the importance of building relationships with the communities. I think they also had a little fun while they were out there. There was a competition, I understand, between squads as who had the best decorated vehicle. So their theme they did was the Disney theme, and so the blue squad had the Cars theme, and then the red squad had the Coco theme. So by the end of the night, when the tally was voted, originally I heard that the blue squad won, but after today there was this debate of whether that was true or not. So I'm just going to say congratulations to both of you guys. Thanks for going out there. I'm sure the kids really appreciated it. And now to the recruits. So first of all, I want to say congratulations. You made it. Today represents the culmination of 16 weeks of intense training, long days, and early morning PT sessions. You were tested physically, academically, and mentally. You were pushed outside your comfort zone. You were held to a high standard and expected to perform under pressure. When things became difficult, you did not give up, you pushed forward, you encouraged one another, and you supported one another. So during your time here, not only did you learn skills, tactics, statutes, and procedures, you learned discipline, you learned accountability, the importance of teamwork. You learned that this profession demands sound judgment, emotional control, and unwavering commitment to integrity. So in this career, you're going to have some good days and you're going to have some hard days. But what will carry you through is the love of your family, the strength of your teammates, and the commitment you have made to something greater than yourself. So I want to thank each of you for answering the call to serve. Beginning a career in law enforcement at this moment and this time takes courage, conviction, and a deep sense of purpose. This profession is not for everyone. It is truly a calling. It will challenge you in ways you cannot yet imagine, but it will also be one of the most rewarding things that you can do. So I'm proud of each and every one of you, not just for completing this academy, but for choosing a life of sacrifice, service, and integrity. So carry that with you, carry that pride with you, honor the badge you now wear, and never forget why you started this journey. I look forward to watching you grow throughout your profession. So now, at this time, I would like to introduce Recruit Officer Lucas Sahosky with the Lenexa Police Department, who is our class speaker this evening. Officer Hosky, could you come forward, please?
Thank you, everybody. Good evening, everyone, and welcome for joining us to celebrate the graduates of the 146th class of the Johnson County Regional Police Academy. My name is Lucas Sahosky, and I will be serving with the Lenexa Police Department. It's truly an honor to stand before you today on behalf of the 17 men and women graduating from the Academy. To our instructors, Instructor Briegel, Instructor Daniels, Instructor Bance, and Instructor Wilson, and Director Wilburn, thank you. Over the past 17 weeks, you poured your years of experience, knowledge, and high standards into shaping the next generation of law enforcement officers. Your commitment to excellence and accountability has pushed us beyond what we thought we were capable of, and we are better officers because of it. To our great instructors and role players, you've played an enormous role in our development. Your passion for this profession has been evident from day one, and your willingness to challenge us in realistic, demanding scenarios has prepared us for the realities of this job. And to our defensive tactics instructors, thank you as well, although we're still not entirely convinced your motivation was from passion for the profession or the joy of watching the recruits experience a little discomfort. To our police chiefs, supervisors, mentors, fellow officers, thank you for placing your trust in us. We don't take lightly the responsibility that you've given us to serve with integrity, professionalism, and honor, and to represent our communities with pride. We're ready to carry that trust forward. To our families, friends, loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support and sacrifice over the past 17 weeks, your patient Your patience, encouragement, and belief in us made this achievement possible. We're truly grateful to share this moment with you. And to my fellow officers, let me start by owning this. My goal is to be better than every single one of you. That was one of the first things that you heard come out of my mouth. It's one of the first things I said to you all in front of the class. It was bold, it was a bit uncomfortable. I'm sure it made a bit of an impression. And how we went from that day, that statement, to you voting me to come up and speak today still makes me giggle a little bit, but I appreciate and thank you so much for that honor. But it also reminds me of why I said it in the first place. And the reason is pretty simple. You've heard it 100 times. Mindset. Instructor Wilson has said that word countless times, more than I can count. Whether we're preparing for the range, a benchmark test, an active shooter scenario, or a grueling PT session, our mindset dictated our outcomes. That lesson, that success starts between your ears, is something I was fortunate enough to learn even before coming to the academy. To share a little bit about myself, I'm a musical theater enthusiast. I know it seems funny, but my fellow recruits happened to discover that one day when I had the joy of picking the music playlist during a grueling defensive tactics session, and I chose Broadway bangers. I had a great time. It was wonderful. The rest of the class, they've made their opinions quite clear on how they felt about it, and I was not chosen to pick the music anymore. But that brings me back to my point about mindset. I often find meaning in a lot of the musicals that I enjoy, and one of them happens to be the musical Hadestown. This story retells the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. Orpheus falls in love with Eurydice, who, facing starvation, makes a desperate deal with Hades and becomes trapped in Hadestown. Orpheus journeys to rescue her, and though Hades allows her to leave, he sets one condition. Orpheus must lead Eurydice out without ever turning back to look at her. If he does this, she must return to Hadestown forever. And fearing deception and consumed by doubt, Orpheus seeks guidance from Hermes, who offers this following wisdom. The meanest dog you'll ever meet, he ain't the hound dog in the street. He bares some teeth and tears some skin, but brother, that's the worst of him. The dog you really gotta dread is the one that howls inside your head. It's him whose howling drives men mad, and a mind to its undoing. Now, my fellow officers, I'd like to leave you with this final thought. The only person who can truly define what you are capable of or incapable of is the person staring back at you in the mirror every single morning. None of us knows what that future holds, but I do know this. Each of you has greatness within you, and I cannot wait to see the officers and the leaders that you become. I'm honored to have trained beside you. And now, in the tradition of the 83rd class, we would like to present the banner of the 146th class of the Johnson County Regional Police Academy. Can I please get Officer Baska and Officer Elson to join me on stage? Thank you.
Now it is my privilege to introduce our guest speaker this evening, Chief Pam Waldeck. Chief Waldeck began her career as a patrol officer with the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department in 1997 and rose through every level of leadership, gaining firsthand experience in nearly every facet of police work. Over the course of her career, she served in patrol, criminal investigations, child abuse investigations, internal affairs, violent crimes, narcotics enforcement, federal task force operations, and executive command. Her investigative work has earned national recognition, including the U.S. Department of Justice, District of Kansas, Guardian of Justice Award in 2012. That's a mouthful. During her tenure with the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department, she led through some of the most challenging periods in modern policing, including significant staffing reductions, heightened public scrutiny, and complex critical incidents, while maintaining a focus on professionalism, accountability, and officer wellness. In 2023, Chief Waldeck became Chief of Police for the Gardner Police Department, where she leads the agency through a period of significant community growth, expanded service demands, and evolving expectations of modern policing. Chief Waldeck has always been a strong advocate for officer wellness and peer support, having helped establish and lead the peer support initiatives and having served as the family liaison during a line of duty death and officer suicides. Her leadership philosophy centers on the belief that healthy, supported officers are essential to providing fair, effective, and compassionate service to the communities they serve. Chief Waldeck holds a master's degree in organizational leadership, a bachelor's degree in criminology, and is a graduate of the Senior Management Institute for Police. Please join me in welcoming Chief Pam Waldeck.
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, Academy staff, and distinguished guests. It is truly an honor to stand here before you today as the Chief of Police of Gardner, Kansas Police Department, and more importantly, as someone who still believes deeply in this profession and in the people who choose it. Congratulations to the members of Johnson County Regional Police Academy, Class 146. You have earned this moment. There is a line from Robert Frost that many of us know well. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I chose the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Law enforcement is very much the road less traveled. It is not the easy path, it is not always the popular one, and it is certainly not the predictable one. But if you walk it with purpose, humility, and integrity, it can make all the difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of countless others. Very soon, you will experience the full spectrum of this career. You will see people on their worst days. You will carry the responsibility that most will never understand. Some days will fill you with pride, and others will test you in ways you didn't know were possible. My advice to you is this: ride the highs and lows with perspective. Don't let success make you arrogant. Don't let hardship make you bitter. Take care of each other. The profession is a team sport. Look out for your partners, your coworkers, and your families. Ask the hard questions. Check in when something feels off. There's strength in doing this together, and there is no room for the idea that you have to do this alone. Always take the high road, especially when it's difficult. Live each day with the utmost integrity. Your badge will open doors, but your character will determine what happens once you walk through them. Do the right thing when no one is watching. Your reputation will follow you long after this academy graduation is just a memory. Remember the power of small victories. Law enforcement is not just about arrests and statistics. It's about quality of life. It's about the neighbor who can finally sleep because the noise problem was handled. It's about the victim who feels heard for the very first time. It's about being a steady, professional presence when chaos threatens to take over. You are often the voice for those who feel voiceless. Never forget the impact that has. Be kind. It sounds simple, but is one of the most powerful tools you will ever carry. Never do anything to someone else that you wouldn't want done to your mother or to someone in your own family. Treat people with dignity, even when they don't make it easy. especially when they don't make it easy. And never pass up an opportunity to leave something better than you found it, whether that's a call for service, a neighborhood, your department, or the profession itself. Each of you now has a hand in shaping what law enforcement looks like tomorrow. If approached correctly, if done with humility, service, courage, and heart, this is truly the best career on earth. It will challenge you, change you, and sometimes humble you. But it will also give you purpose, meaning, and the chance to make a real difference every single day. Class 146, you chose the road less traveled. Walk it with integrity, walk it together, and never forget why you started. Congratulations and welcome to the profession.
It's been a long-standing tradition to give some special recognition to certain recruits for their efforts and success during the academy. Tonight, we will present 3 of those awards. However, before I begin, I would like to acknowledge one award that was presented earlier today. This is the Instructors Award, which is selected by the Academy instructors. It is presented to the recruit who consistently goes above and beyond each day, someone who demonstrates leadership, initiative, and willing to serve both classmates and the program as a whole. This recipient is the individual who arrives early, stays late, and assists instructors and peers, and takes on responsibilities without being asked. The award itself is a Streamlight flashlight engraved with Class 146 Instructor Award on it. This gift is generously donated by Streamlight, a valued partner that supports every graduating class, and we greatly appreciate their ongoing contribution. Class 146 Instructor Award was presented to Lydia Elson, the Marion Police Department. Lydia, keep standing, please be recognized. Sorry about that. Now I'd like to introduce Tyler Mance to present the following awards.
Thank you, Director Wilburn. At this time, I would like to invite Captain Michael Middlebusher from the Johnson County Park Police to join me on stage for the presentation of the Academic Achievement Award. Throughout each Academy class, recruits are challenged with 17 written tests and examinations, covering a wide range of academic and law material. At the conclusion of the 18-week Academy, the recruit with the highest overall grade point average is honored with the Academic Achievement Award. For Class 146, the competition came down to the very last exam, which was taken just this morning. With only half a point separating 3 recruits, the race was incredibly close. With an overall academic score of 92%, it is my honor to announce that the recipient of the Academic Achievement Award is Officer Grant Kitzlow from the Johnson County Park Police. At this time, I will turn the podium over to Instructor Trey Daniels, who will present the Marksmanship Award.
Thank you, Instructor Mance. At this time, I would like to invite Captain Weber from the Lenexa Police Department up on stage with me. During the Academy, recruits complete more than 55 hours of firearms training, which include the handgun, rifle, shotgun, and they must qualify with each weapon. At the conclusion of this training, we conduct a Top Gun competition focused on both handgun and rifle. Due to severe weather conditions that prevented the rifle portion of the competition, this class adapted and completed 4 challenging handgun courses. Based on the combined scores from those courses, 1 recruit finished at the top. The winner of the 146th Academy Marksmanship Award is Lucas Sahosky of the Lenexa Police Department. At this time, I will turn the podium over to instructor Matt Briegel, who will present the Overall Achievement Award.
All right, the last award for this evening. So in addition to the academic scores, recruits are also evaluated on physical fitness, defensive tactics, emergency vehicle operations, firearms, and over 20 scenario-based training practicals. The recruit who maintains the highest overall in all of these categories is recognized for their effort with the Overall Achievement Award. The Overall Achievement Award winner for the 146th Academy class, who said on day 1 his goal was to finish number 1, from the Lenexa Police Department, Officer Lucas Sahosky.
Okay, now it is time for the presentation of certificates. Each recruit successfully completing the Police Academy will receive a certificate from the Kansas Commission of Peace Officer Standards and Training, certifying them as a full-time law enforcement officer for the state of Kansas. Class 146, please stand for the presentation of your certificates. Chiefs, if you could come up here and join me on stage up here to the left. I would like to introduce Instructor Wade Wilson, who will call the officers up to receive their certificates.
From the Gardner Police Department, Morgan Basket. Eric Firth. Vincent Peters. From the Johnson County Park Police, Grant Getzlow. Joshua Stark. From the Lenexa Police Department, Jada Barnes. Anthony Brigg. Gabriel Kofelt. Ariane Silman. Lucas Sahosky. From the Marion Police Department, Lydia Elson. From the Olathe Police Department, Kyler Gibbons. From the Overland Park Police Department, Riley McCombs. Eric Sabala. From the Shawnee Police Department, Ty Carver. Tony Sines. From the Spring Hill Police Department, Robert Gant. Let's have a round of applause for these recruits.
There is no job in law enforcement, there's no job in America that requires a higher degree of character than law enforcement. The qualities required include honesty, courage, compassion, strength, perseverance, dedication, trustworthiness, service above self, and most of all, honor. Several years ago, a group of law enforcement leaders met and created the Oath of Honor to serve as a public affirmation promising an hindrance to high ethical standards required by this profession. Recently, the International Associations of Chiefs of Police governing body revised this oath to punctuate the importance of treating all individuals with dignity and respect and ensuring the preservation of human life. Now, I would ask all members of the 104th class to stand and raise your right hand. Repeat after me. On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will treat all individuals with dignity and respect and ensure that my actions are dedicated to ensuring the safety of my community and the preservation of human life. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always maintain the highest ethical standards and uphold the values of my community and the agency I serve. I want to thank all of you again for being here this evening. As we conclude, please join us for refreshments out in the lobby and take an opportunity to congratulate these officers. Recruit Officer Zabala, please bring the recruits to attention. It is now my pleasure to present to you the graduated members of the 146th class of the Johnson County Regional Police Academy.
team.